Okay guys, got Ed over here. He's trying to help me out a little bit too, but one thing about this thing screwing up, it's actually made me read the book, and I've actually been able to get in there, and I know the internal workings of the Testo now. But we're actually going to add a folder here, and just a second ago it gave me the Rochester's Heating and Air, Fritz Rochester, yada yada yada, but now it's back up to its old tricks again. So Eddie's going to add his address and everything, and we're going to go ahead and do another analysis and see if we can get it to pop up.
Natural gas. Stop.
Clipboard.com.
Let's print it.
Rochester.
I should have the address on it. What's it does? 7513 Daniel Street.
No CO ambient, and well, that's not even supposed to be there. And it gave you it's all jumbled up.
Yeah, it's kind of screwed up.
And it's not, like I said, whoop-de-doo, but I mean, it should be putting that Rochester's Heating and Air on there first thing.
There it goes.
A knock.
Knock sensor. Alright, so let's try it.
We're gonna, Eddie tried to pull the, what do you call it,
The battery.
the battery on it. Maybe we're gonna try to reset it.
Oh.
If the folders are gone, it'll be reset, won't it?
Yeah. It doesn't tell you in the instruction manual how to reset these things.
Testo's got great stuff, but their instruction manuals. Okay, here we go. Looks like we did reset.
Yep. Oops. So we want to change this to 2012.
And it is 4:06 p.m.
I'm gonna get this date set for today's 13th.
November 13th, 2012.
Oh shit. And what time is it?
It is now 4:07 p.m.
You want on 12 hour or 24 hour?
I don't know. What's that?
Let's just leave it on 12 hour.
Alright.
Oh, your address is still on there.
Uh-oh.
So we didn't clear it all the way. So we'll kick it on, let's just try it.
Yeah, your Daniel Street's still in there too, right?
And that's not my address, guys, so don't be mailing stuff to Daniel Street. Alright, so
Got some funky measurements, but we can print.
I'm just going to stop it first, and I'm going to try to print it just like this. Without saving it to the clipboard, I want to see what it does.
Give them our street address. Stack camp. Oxygen, CO. It's screwed up. Okay guys, Eddie's powering up the 330 here, and his battery is almost dead. but we're going to try to get, he's got some folders that he actually saved, so we're going to try to get a printout to verify it's not the printer. Come on, baby, hang in there.
Alright, so here's one.
Okay, we got some combustion analysis here. Please wait. Should be printing at any moment. Here we go.
It comes off with my address or my name.
$60.8, is that the last one?
Oh, what the hell? Let me get back out of a different one here. I don't like that one either.
Okay. We have protocol 918. Yep. See, and it's actually giving you these readings too. It's not giving me those, the ones that are actually in your thing there.
And it's still not printing out everything though. Let me grab my printer.
Cool. Hopefully it's just the printer, but that's $350 right there too. All right, guys, hold on. Might be the printer, guys. Eddie got a perfect printout. Mine stopped at 90.6. Where's your 90.6 on here? We still had 4 other options to go.
No, I got Testo 330 on top, protocol you got, then I have the fuel stuff that yours isn't printing, then I got a date with a line underneath it, test time. Yours don't have the...
That's right.
Let's print yours out.
Mikowski actually told me it was probably the printer.
Alright, so we're gonna... This is printing off both of them.
Okay. Here's Eddie's printer here.
Yours printed the name that time.
Printing the name on yours too, but I don't understand that.
You gave me your serial number.
Mine is stopped. Eddie's is rolling. We're gonna get Eddie some batteries. Rock and roll, man. Daniel Street, combustion type, Rochester's heating air. Now we're getting our natural gas. We did get natural gas this time over here.
And it looks like it's your printer, man.
Well, 350, but it beats the hell out of a bad machine.
Just pulled these out of the package. Now, these are 1.5 volt batteries, but I think new they're right around 1.8 or something. Pretty close to that. But all 4 of his is reading like 1.48. And these
Lithium.
Meyer brands,
See?
they're 1.63. So let's put these batteries in and see if that doesn't make a difference.
Alright, Ed. Brother Ed to the rescue. I mean, if anything, you know, we've narrowed it down. That beats mailing the entire piece of equipment back to them.
Yeah, that's right. There's nothing wrong with it.
Alright.
Alright, let's try that again. Alright, they're both on.
Looks like it's moving faster.
Now you got version 1. That's the first time I said that. They said it up here, so it's not change itself yet.
There's that printer. See, it didn't give us Rochester's heating and air. And it's giving us our everything in line perfectly.
It stops. Yeah, yours is definitely not.
It's not picking it up right or something.
Something. Hoping there's a reset or something in here. We can reset this thing.
Is there?
I don't know. We'll find out. Never had one of these apart.
Today's the day. Looks like toasty in there. Yeah.
No. Alright, Testo, is there a reset on here? Don't look like it. Not a whole lot to these things.
Boards and diodes and whatnot.
Maybe we'll send this back to them and
Buy another one.
I don't know if I've got my other one with me or not.
I'll say I'll buy it from you.
I don't want to keep two of them. I guess it don't really matter, but
I gotta check and clean. I gotta do tomorrow.
I'll let you use them.
Okay. What a godsend. Now the only time I gotta send it back now is to get the bottom put on it. My differential pressure. But I talked to Testo today. They were really nice, and they tried to help me and troubleshoot everything. But it's me and Eddie went through it a little bit, and luckily he had his printer out there and figured it out. Show me a little trick, are you?
If it's really a trick, but it's.
I had a hell of a time putting that in earlier.
I still have a hell of a time too, though. Batteries in it might help a little better.
Oh, Mom called it. She said, I bet money it's the printer.
Oh, grab it.
It's a pain in the bootay. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, brother.
Let's make like a little V right there. It makes it a little easier to get in
Yeah, that's
there.
a good tip. I had a hell of a time earlier.
Alright. I sure wish there was some kind of reset on it.
Are there any dates on them?
And yours is newer than, well, it looks newer than mine, but
But yours has, been used plenty.
my God, mine's been,
Every call you've been on.
oh yeah.
Here, well, those are probably better than those. You know what I'm saying?
Test these batteries and see what they were.
Okay.
Mine, I don't think mine's ever printed as fast as yours though. My other ones, I think's a little faster. Yeah, so they're probably a little dead.
Yeah, go ahead and use those other ones, I guess. 1.3.
Battery
Yeah.
dead. I think they're all sitting over here.
I'll tell you what, man, if you didn't have one to go heads to heads with, you wouldn't know, would you?
It'd be something to drive you nuts, that's for damn sure.
You're rolling now.
Still gonna cruise it faster.
No Rochester's heating and air. Ain't that something?
Faster than that, but you're skipping a lot of stuff.
Well, thank God it ain't my machine, dude. I was gonna be really upset.
Oh, I'm printing darker now. Well, it's the printer. I'll give Testo a call and see if they can't hook you up with the... Y'all got a remanufactured one? Set brother up.
Alright, guys. Alright, man, we're ready to rock again. Let's, Isaiah went out and got his other printer, his newest printer here.
Yeah, it's printing screwed up too.
Need batteries. There we go, Rochester's heating and air, Fritz Rochester. Daniel Street. Are you pulling on that?
No, I'm just holding it up so we can read it.
Combustion test.
I printed it all out that time.
Yeah.
Let's do it again.
Yeah, let's do it heads to head. You want some new batteries? Alright guys, we've got both Eddie's printers here. We put new batteries in it. That dude's taking off to the races. We've got a Rochester's heating and air, which I love to see. 11/13/2012, that thing's flying. Gave us all of our measurements. Fantastic, brother.
Let's see what they do when they're side by side. That seems to have screwed up.
Okay. Ready? Double printing.
And for some reason when you do it side by side,
It's probably taken away from it.
it screws up when you do it.
Put it more over this way or something. Put it directly under this one. We'll try it again. Alright guys, here we go. See if we get our Rochester's heating and air. Nope. Negative on that one too. Oh shit.
Good catch, Eddie. So they don't like being printed twice. Let's turn one of them off. Let's do it again.
Okay. Location, no Rochester. I think it might have caught it. Yeah, we'll try it again. Okay. Yes, sir. That's what it is. Rochester's heating and air. Fritz Rochester. 713. Yada yada yada.
So,
Rock and roll.
that'd be in the case. Because we were double printing on yours. Let's try yours again, yeah.
Oh, okay.
We was doing the same thing on yours.
What are you doing, boy? Can we turn this one off?
Let's get that thing completely out of the way. Let's get this off. Let's
Come on, print, baby. Please wait.
power it on.
Nope.
So you're not gonna get it.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get it full on that time.
Let's just start right in the... Okay. Alright guys, here we go. Print. I've got a fried printer. See, it's doing that ambient stuff again, and I think it's smoked, Eddie. I want to try one with Eddie's.
This we know for sure. Let's see, you spent $250 for a printer. And
350.
is that what they are?
Yeah.
So how long it's been since I've
So I just spent 400 buying that probe and my new CO detector.
And I bought 2 printers.
Oh. Well, I'm happy as heck. He's gonna pull up one of his folders. I guess I might make folders, Eddie.
See, these are all my addresses where I've been.
Now, can I delete it once it starts getting full? Delete one at a time, or?
Yeah. I don't know if you ever fill it up though. It's
Yeah, God, I hope so.
jobs.
Wouldn't that be nice?
I don't even have 500 on this one. Now, so I've got 2 combustion analyzers, and my other one's got 3 times as many as these things.
Yeah.
This was just last year's.
Okay.
I don't know how many I've got on here, but there's a lot of them. These are all the. So when I say I do a lot of testing, guys, this is just one winter's worth. I mean, I test on just about every call that I go on. All right, so let's just go to. Remember how actually I can't do it from here. I got to go into saved measurements. Can't get it. Can't access your saved stuff from your folders. These are all the same ones. It just shows like low end drivers too. Let's go to Atrium details, data. So there's the readouts that I did when I was there.
Okay. You're off to the printer. Should be protocol first.
She's got my name in it.
Off the corner. Yep. Protocol.
Man, that's kind of screwed up. That last line
Yeah.
is.
Well, it didn't even start in the right spot. It didn't even. Where's your 342? And it's over here, away from your stack. It's fucked. Oops, sorry guys.
Wish I knew of a way to.
Reset it.
Don't know, man. I just don't know.
Printer back again. And this thing will.
I'll check them both. Okay.
Home Performance Solutions. Tested by Eddie Leverage. We need to do that. I know how to do that now. I go into my, okay. That's one thing about this. I learned a little bit more on my tool here. Oh,
It's your printer, man.
Cool. Alright guys, maybe Testo will hook a brother up.
Alright, Testo, I'm getting ready to shoot a video here on all my Testo's tools. Now, I've got over, I don't even know how much I've spent on Testo tools, $20,000 or so. But I'm gonna make a video showing all my tools, and yeah, I think they should be able to hook you up on a printer. I mean, this one's not that old. I mean, it's definitely the older style, because the newer style looks like this one. This one's about a year and a half ago. Maybe not even a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
So that's what they look like now.
Okay.
Alright, so this is the older style, and this one's probably, I don't know, 2 years. Right, this approaching the 2 years.
This one's a lot smoother and faster, ain't it?
That one's, yeah, that's their newest one, and they've got another one that's, I just saw on one of their websites that's a little bit different than that one. I don't know anything about it, but
yeah,
you know, I think they may have changed it again. I don't know.
Okay.
But this is the one that I use mostly.
Okay.
This stays with my 435. Then this one goes back and forth between my combustion analyzer and my 570 and my manifolds.
I got you.
But I use my 435
on that
all the time, so this stays. My good printer stays with my 435.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll borrow this one from you, and till I can get me a new one, and then I'll give it right back to you with a brand new roll of paper in it and new batteries.
I ain't worried about that.
I appreciate it, man. You don't know how much I appreciate it. All right, guys. I'm gonna do a full analysis here, and it's really pretty quick. I mean, what do you think? A combustion analysis with a draft and a differential.
I can tell you, when I do my maintenance of my furnaces, just real quick, don't worry about the appearance, guys. I've had a stomach flu for 3 days, so I've just jumped out of bed, went fishing, and shot straight over here. I hadn't even had a shower, so if I stink, sorry.
You're alright, brother.
Alright, so I check my igniter, I get my combustion, I get all this hooked up, I do a combustion test on it real quick. I measure my draft, I measure my gas pressures, then I go through and I pull amp draws on my gas valve, my drafter motor, my blower motors. You know, I just kind of check everything. Now I clean the burners, I clean the sensors, I don't pull the blowers out and clean them.
I do that every 3 years or so is what I do.
Well, you know, for what I charge just to do a basic test, I'm not going to do that.
Right. Well, I do charge more to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, he's cheaper than I am. Or more expensive than I am. But for what I do, I'm still not enough, but it's fine. It takes me about 35 minutes.
Cool.
I'm in and out of there.
But, you know, it takes me a little longer.
Well, you're learning how to do it, so you're pulling the blower out too.
Yeah.
That's 2 hours.
Yeah, I know it. But
so
you want to do it real quick?
We can do it real quick.
And we'll show that we got it printing out and everything. We'll do a quick combustion and then do a quick draft and then do a quick temperature analysis.
Yeah, we won't explain. I think we've shot enough videos explaining that.
Right. So we're just going to roll through it. So what we're going to do is I'm gonna turn Eddie loose and we'll roll through it. We're actually going to do some new folders now. So I'm going to actually.
All right. So we're going to let Fritz do this.
Okay, guys. We've got it. I'm going to try to do it in the order that Eddie does it. Of course, like Eddie was saying, first thing we're going to do is we're going to come in and he said igniter. The reason he said igniter, we want to check that because we don't want to check a hot igniter. We're not going to get the correct readings on it. So what we're actually going to do here now is we're going to start with our draft measurement, and that's going to we're going to have to. We've got it set to draft measurement. We're going to hit the OK. We're going to go ahead and hit the green light right here. Means go. And what I actually noticed, guys, this is kind of wild, is like it's showing our probe. It'll take a minute to focus today. It's showing our probe out here, and then when it's getting ready to hit 0, it's showing the probe inserted. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to take it up here to the cone. Go ahead and bottom it out, and I'm just going to pull it out just a hair, and we'll try to find the hot spot. I also read in the book you're not supposed to use this thing on a draft measurement. You're not supposed to leave it in there for more than 5 minutes. It actually states that in the instruction manual. You want to go ahead and hit that switch for us, Eddie? We're going hot. We got it jumped out, so inducer came straight on. Pressure switch engaged. You want to get on it, Eddie? Where you can see it. Like you got it focusing better than I do. We got the igniter kicking. Can you show them the time there, Eddie? We're not going to make y'all sit here and watch this whole thing. What time do we have, Ed?
5:03.
Okay, we'll be back in about 4 minutes. Okay, guys, it's been on there for what, about 4 minutes now, Ed?
Yeah, we're right about 4 minutes.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go right here to where this red little box is, and that means stop. We're going to stop it right here at 120 and 0.26. For this furnace, they say 0.24. However, on 90s, Jim was telling me not to be really concerned about draft, but you know, we've got the machine. Let's go ahead and test it. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and stop it. She stopped at 120.9, 0.257. We're going to go ahead and hit clipboard. And if you look up here right now, you don't see an icon. As soon as we hit this clipboard, it's going to say data saved to print, and we're going to have a little clipboard or a folder, whatever you want to call it here. So here we go. Data stored, and we got our little folder there. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and do our combustion analysis of the gas valve like I should have been doing for the heat exchanger.
You need to change it right now. You just go ahead and hit escape. Got the flue gas.
Oh, you don't have to pull it and zero it?
You've already zeroed it when you first turned it on.
Oh, cool. Okay. Something new I just learned right there. Yeah, I was actually taking this out, putting it out in fresh air and zeroing it.
Alright, guys. I don't know Fritz's camera that well. I'm trying to get this stuff to... Alright, so now we're doing our combustion analysis. Let that run just for a few minutes.
That's too cool, Eddie. That right there was time consuming, me pulling all that.
No,
so once it's zero, it's zero.
Good.
Okay, cool. Daddy's going to loan me his new printer so I can do my calls tomorrow. And he's got a backup printer, so when he does his calls, he'll have a printer, and I'll get that back to him as soon as I can talk to Testo or see what we can work out.
So all of his readings look pretty good. CO2. So everything looks good on here to me.
Well, like I was saying, man, when we first got started, and actually when I first started my company, I didn't have a load calc program. And I actually did a load calc on my house. And I've determined the reason this thing is burning so hot and everything, and my oxygen levels are up like that, of course it's my ductwork. However, you know, when we first moved in here, believe it or not, there was a 100,000 BTU furnace in here. Then we went down to an 80. I did a load calc on it, and it's saying that I need like a 62,000 BTU furnace. So I'll have to go in between, what, a 60 and a 70. So I guarantee that's going to get my heat level down a whole heck of a lot. But we're going to update soon. So
we'll go ahead and hit stop.
Okay. Save his clipboard.
Escape. Then he can do his temperature.
Man, that's too cool, Eddie. Man, you just helped me out a lot on that right there. We got our new Testo probe here, a differential probe, and Eddie drilled me a hole down there a long time ago. And this little rubber bushing here, that's what confused me, dude. On yours, I couldn't find. I looked all over the place.
It irritated me.
But with this one, it actually, that hole you drilled in there, this rubber grommet will actually sit in there perfect. I just take and I push it in just a hair, and she's in there good. And so what we'll do is we'll take our probe here out.
Now, I think this way will work fine. Now what I typically do, I usually stick mine in the filter because I try to get that in the middle of the airflow.
Up here.
And it's the same thing we've been doing. Y'all have watched these videos, you know how we're doing this.
Unravel this. And we're going to go ahead and stick it in our cone. And we're going to go all the way back to the back of it, and then I'm going to come about midstream there. Make it. Way to the back, midstream. Okay, we're good to go. Alright.
I'm going to hit play. Again, let me figure out this camera here. So most of these, you should be somewhere between 35 and 65 or somewhere around in that range.
That's exactly what's on my gamma chart, man. It's 35 to 65, and the optimum temperature is going to be dead center of that. And
so you take 35, 45, 55, 65, so there's a 30-degree difference. Divide that in 2, which gets you 15. Then you just add that to your 35, so it gets you 35, 45, 50 degrees where you need to be.
It turned out to be the printer, so we're going to update the printer. And like I said, the only other time I'm going to have to actually mail this back out again is to get my pressure differential. Pressure differential hooked on the bottom of this, and then I'll be able to do my static, and I'll be able to test gas valves. So I know it takes a lot of time to get manufacturing and all that set up, so I'm just looking forward to getting that done. But
you're running about 49 degrees today, so
yeah, go on, Ed. I think we're looking pretty good.
So now, oh, sorry guys, now we're going to go ahead and just hit stop.
Clipboard.
Now I don't normally hit clipboard until I print it, because if you hit clipboard on, let's see what it does on yours. So on mine, I'll let you take the camera.
Okay, it'll throw it out the measurements.
It prints the last
I'm gonna go ahead
thing.
and kill the furnace here, guys.
If I hit clipboard now, then I hit print, it would print the last measurement I got twice.
Oh, okay.
And so I usually hit stop, then I hit print, then I save it. That's what I've got to do on mine. I don't know why mine does that for, but.
Okay, this is Eddie's new printer. Let's see if we see that Rochester's heating and air, guys. Yes, sir. Haha, thank you, Eddie. 11/13/2012. Location Owl Creek or Owl Street. Combustion type. We got our folder. I'm gonna rename all that stuff. Fuel gas, and now we got natural gas, guys. Wonderful, wonderful. This is actually what's stored in the unit, ain't it? That reference at 3.0%.
Right.
Okay, now we're getting our draft measurement first, and we had 129 and 0.25 inches of water column. Next is our combustion test, and it's giving it just like we've got it right here on the instrument itself, and it gave us our temperature differential, guys. Man, I can't thank you enough, brother. I can't thank you enough.
I watched a little bit of that video last night, and I said, wow, Fritz is pretty upset. I better get over there and get him straightened out.
Well, you know how it is, guys. Like I said, you know, I am a Testo man through and through. So, you know, I'm going to eventually build up my arsenal like Eddie's got, and like Eddie was saying, you're going to shoot you quite a few videos showing all the instrumentation you have.
Yeah, I've been pretty busy here lately, and I've been wanting to do some videos, but you know, it's just, you know, you got to realize it takes a lot of time to do this, and
it does.
Yeah, it's.
But I enjoy doing it, and you know, every now and then when it starts feeling like it's a job and everything, it's time to take a break for a minute.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just taking a little break, couple-week break from it. Just.
But we're looking forward to you coming back, Eddie, and I reckon I'm a happy camper, guys. And
got you going. It's all that matters.
Yes, sir. All right, guys. We'll holler at you soon. Take care. Bye.